Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And this, of course, a part of the European scenery known for its great noise. Milan, the grand shrine to the game, the Giuseppe Meazza. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Italy have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Stojkovic. Oh, they could be caught out here. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast, in an act where he will always take...
Ibrahimovic! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, what has happened here? The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Hazard has been caught there, it's a foul. Alexander-Arnold gets his final warning. Marcelo, ball comes in.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
And he's gone looking for safety. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Now it's Shevchenko. Rijkaard tries to play it through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. That has been cut short. Cannavaro. Fenerbahce, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. And that's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards, and it's Azar. Threads one in. No, that's been intercepted. Ferran Torres! And it's been given away. And that's going to be a goal kick. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Yamal. Stojkovic. Akanji concedes a free kick for that. And it's Lampard. Stood up well to him there. Fenerbahce yet to have an attempt on goal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, there's the clearance. Ferran Torres. Pepe calmly anticipates. Pinches it off him. And he's looking to catch him up. In with the challenge. Gerrard. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's had a shot! Goal! Fenerbahce! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Fenerbahce have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Goes long and straight. And Shevchenko. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Palermo clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that has left him in a heap. Lampard. Hazard. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Stojkovic. And here's Ibrahimovic. Fenerbahce are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Gerrard. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Azar.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Nicely shaped ball. Gerrard makes the interception.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Ferran Torres. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And he gets rid in a hurry. Cannavaro. Azar. Well read, nice interception.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Forwards and with intent. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Fenerbahce. He's having a hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Rijkaard. Hazard. Lampard. Never had a chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Fenerbahce are totally dominant in the middle of the park, and no way through zone.
Oh, good spread.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's managed to get rid. That has not gone well. Great vision. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Referee has just said play on. The pass has gone astray. And here's Yamal. Clipped into space. Kukçu with the clearance. He's had it taken off him. Passing is crisp and sharp. Great ball, and the shot! Goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third. Fenerbahce are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
The attendance for this match
Lampard.
was 29,514.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Tries to pass it through. He might be in here! And Shevchenko! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Messi goes short. Fenerbahce are looking to go forward now. And the shot!
Substitution in progress.
Corner number 2 then. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lampard. Not the most accurate pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with him.
Batistuta! And it's Kukçu. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Kukçu cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And he cuts out the supply. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Rijkaard. Just about up to 75 minutes. And it's Marcelo. Looking for a runner. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Lampard. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Fenerbahce have themselves a chance from the spot. So this to extend their lead. Oh, brilliant stop from Oblak! And here's Azar. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Fernandez is there, and he can get that clear. Hazard does well to get it back. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Hazard is fouled. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. No, not quite.
Lampard will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Shifted it to the flank.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Fenerbahce can consider themselves just about safe now. Kukçu gets a foot in here. Nicely weighted ball. And he was quick to react. Pepe looking for the run. That looks a good ball through. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Ibrahimovic! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Ibrahimovic certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. That's been cut out, well played. And this is Batistuta. And it's been played through. Just chance, surely! Oh, good finish. With so little time left. Grandstand finish. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely
There will be
moment.
5 minutes added time.
A shift in momentum, perhaps. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution for Fenerbahce. Number 4.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline.
Coming on
It
the
seems there's going to be a
field is
change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
incoming delivery. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Eto'o. And this is Ibrahimovic. And that could set him on his way. And this is Ibrahimovic. He's through. Takes a shot! And that's a sharp finish. That was easy. Almost too easy. And that will be the final act. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people.
Please be reminded.
Ibrahimovic claiming the man of the match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager.
Dinçer'cim günaydın. Günaydınlar efendim. Kulaklık takılı değildi, o yüzden biraz geç cevap verdim. Günaydın. Ulan siz var ya. Geliriz ya, niye gelmeyelim? Ben alışamadım daha henüz Warzone'a. Yani işte dikkatim oynamıyoruz da sürekli. Düzenli oynasak belki alışırız da. Bir oradayız, bir buradayız. Bazen oyun oynamıyoruz. Şöyle Alper abi istikrarlı yok bizde. Alper abi çok istikrarlı ya bazı konularda. O istikrarı yakalayamadık.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We are just getting started. Fenerbahce with just one principal objective. 90 minutes of action against opponents who will not give way. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Zabarnyi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Messi.
Lan bir çıkaramadık be.
Oh, good ball. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around, certainly when it comes to...
Can he finish? Long ball looking to counter. Nicked it back promptly. And here's Trossard. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Trossard.
Ya ne saçmalık abi ya. Geliyor arkamdan alıyor orospu çocuğu ya. Deli oluyorum ya. Lan. Yine kamyon gibi ya. Online futbol oynanmaz aslında, bakma ya. Kamyon gibi.
So Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Zabarnyi attempts a clearance.
Yani izleyenlere bir şey anlaşılmıyor şu an ama öyle ağır ki pas atma zaman yüzdesi çok kötü ya. Çok geç.
Spread to the right. In by Lampard.
İbo yap bir şeyler.
Alexander
Güzel.
Arnold is there to clear. Stojkovic tries one from range. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Ya ayarlıyoruz da söz veriyoruz gelemiyorsa ayıp oluyor ya. Neyse bu aralar giriyoruz.
Fenerbahçe have their second corner now.
Görüşürük savaş alanında. Sen de bazen varsın bazen yoksun.
Have the chance to go the other way.
Dinçer senin de bir ayarın yok.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Lampard. Oh, chance, surely! Goal! Fenerbahçe! And this is the grandest of first steps.
Bilmiyorum giriyor musun girmiyor musun onu da tam bir şimdi günahını almayayım da.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So we have had the first significant
Faul
moment.
yok mu lan?
It is 1-0.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Siktir ya.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lampard. That's a cute ball. He slings it in. Ederson gets it away. Aims beyond the defence. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Fenerbahçe
Oh,
clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
15 minutes till half time.
Ya wow.
It's a searching pass. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Azar can so cleverly bypass the press. Can he spark a counter here? That is good alertness. And that has
Oğlum.
been paid to that.
Çık şuradan avradını siktin ya.
Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Lampard. Stojkovic.
Lan vuruyorduk tam be.
Safe and simple.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And that's aimed into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Vur! Ağzına sıçtım onu. Ha, senin Ağustos böceği gibi. Kemal elinde. Hadi bakalım.
Reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. Deftly away.
Evet senin sezon açıldı doğru.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And this is Ibrahimovic. And the shot! He's got a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine
Çok
strength
ağır ya.
now. Whoever is in his path.
Ha sen fiziksel görüşmeden mi bahsediyorsun? Ulan ne salağım ben de. Ben de Warzone olayından bahsediyorum. Tamam baba ya.
He'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Ben oyundan bahsediyorsun zannettim.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them.
Tamam ya.
Now they have it.
Rijkaard spots it.
Olabilir ya.
Intercepts. Pepe distributed tidily. Hakimi looking for options for movement. Hakimi has crossed. Gets his head on it.
Tamam.
Firm header just off target.
That's a
Hafta
great
sonu
attempt,
diyorsun.
although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Alexander Arnold. Oh, there's a probing ball. And for the first half, that is that.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to
Nerede tam olarak? Nereye? Neresi?
second half, Peter, with control already established.
Fenerbahce are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. The second half is up and running. Ibrahimovic touches it back.
Ulan be.
Messing about, just bludgeoned away. Guardiola. Now Mbappe. Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Trossard ventures forward.
Biliyorsun patronundan izin almamız lazım.
That'll be a throw.
İşvereninden izin almam lazım.
Stojkovic. And it's Hazard. That's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Ne zandın?
Marcelo is always looking to play quality balls. Lampard. And it's Stojkovic. Can he latch on to this?
Cengiz komutan ya. Aynen.
Header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Aynen lan, ben niye gelmiyorum lan? Orada buluşuyorsunuz, ben yokum.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Greece are looking to go forward now. Ah, that's a fine interception. Trossard. Fenerbahce with his 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. That's a good foray he's making. Hakimi, the man synonymous with solidity. And he's quick to return it.
Ya. İbo sen döneceksin de. Ya ne yaptım ben?
Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. The referees awarded a
Çok
free.
faulle oynuyorsun birader ya.
It's just beyond his reach. Right, Shevchenko.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Marcelo. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Trossard for Messi.
Olmadı
Defending
bu.
was strong and firm. Lampard. Now it's Yamal. Threads one in.
Hadi.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Guardiola.
Moruk beni bilgilendirirsiniz.
Wins the duel this time. Yamal, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
Ya çok ağır ya. Çok ağır ya.
The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Lan çok ağırsın ya evladım. Lan
Challenge just
çıkmıyor
below the
top.
firm side. He's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Yani göründüğü gibi değil abicim, çok ağır ya oyun. Hani böyle izlendiği zaman YouTube'dan sanki böyle yağ gibi akıyormuş gibi gözüküyor. Aa ne kadar geç pas veriyor. Ulan vursan orada falan diyorsun da öyle gözükmüyor işte. Çok geç algılıyor. Ya da o server'la alakalı ya da Konami'nin ipneliyle alakalı bir şey.
Certainly sturdy. Now it's Stojkovic. Oh, well played, well played. And here's Stojkovic. Right, Shevchenko. Rijkaard. Lampard with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Trossard looking to play him in.
Bak başta oynanmaz da biz oynuyoruz mal gibi.
Yamal. Marcelo.
Ha, demin orada ne güzel bir pozisyon almıştın. Niye yerini değiştirdin?
Messi. And it's
At en
Camavinga.
sağa.
Well, jeopardy does remain here. There have been numerous notable cases of teams throwing it away from this position.
Uzun oyna yavaş
But
yavaş.
that's something I don't quite see here. As long as the players keep calm heads, as they have done until now, I can't see it.
And here's Shevchenko. Camavinga. It's going across goal. Good read, needed to be. To Ibrahimovic. Azar.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Yemedi. Ya oraya değil lan. Allah seni kahretsin ya.
Tries to pass it through.
Oraya atar mıyım ben? O kadar salak mıyım ya?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Neye göre yapıyor bunu bilmiyorum oyun ya.
Substitution.
Amma zırladım ya. Üf.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
Yani şunu diyemiyoruz. Ulan bu oyun böyle bir oyun artık. Bunu kabulleneceksin ya da çeneni kapacaksın. Şunu kabullenemedik ya. Üf.
Has been in.
İlla hazırlanacağız.
Added on.
Beğenmiyorsan siktir git oynama. Değil mi? Derler adama.
Kaka. And the
Neyse benim son
referee
maçımda
brings it
işim
to a
var şimdi.
close.
Sonra yine girerim.
Fenerbahçe
Dinçer ayarlayın haber verin bana. Cengiz hayvanıyla falan organize edin ya.
Three. Yamal taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and
Please turn
deservedly
your
so.
attention to the screen for information.
La la la la la. Küme yükselmeniz kesinleşti 4. klasman. Oh kurdelemi de taktım. Atla diyelim. Şimdi dur bakayım burada falan filan. Neyse hadi görüşürüz.